Hello, welcome to EdMedia. And today we will be discussing the new Inanimate Insanity season, aka Inanimate Insanity IV. The fourth season of Inanimate Insanity is finally here, and with the release of the first 2 episodes acting as a 2-parter introduction, it gives us an impression of how the new season will be. And today I'll be discussing my thoughts on the season. I will cover the plot, the characters, and then my general thoughts. So let's get started. Okay, so what exactly is the plot of the new season of II? Well, it takes place after the series-changing Season 2 finale movie. After the life-changing events, we now pick up on the contestants and what exactly happened to them after the movie. The season opens on the failed recommended contestants for Season 1 along with 2 others we have never seen before. They complete some sort of challenge to escape me phone. After everyone but Belle escape the digital wasteland, they land on the new society the contestants have made. They conduct a play that catches them up to speed as to what's happening. Then they are given a tour to introduce them to the new society the contestants have made. We also get to catch up on how some of them are doing and what jobs they've chosen. As the tour continues, the 4 newbies are not impressed and just want to compete. After being introduced to the OSC, basically the winners of each season acting as the leaders, the escapees show their disinterest and frustration. Seeing this, Fan finally confesses that this new society is not exactly ideal and that there needs to be some sort of change. After being dismissed, he talks to Test Tube and they both realize the game helped characters realize their strengths, but the ones that didn't make it far didn't get that opportunity. That leads Fan to telling the OSC that most don't know what to do because they never found their strengths and introduces them to the idea to bring back the game. After a thorough conversation, the OSC decides to approve a new game acting as a teaching tool. With the idea introduced, the reception is divided. But after a surprise introduction of Poppy, a corn, everyone is hostile but they soon realize this isn't Cobbs and decide to not act racist and give Poppy a chance. After a conversation with Marshmallow showing the dangers of a new game, they both agree to disagree. With the game officially beginning, we get our cast. Fan begins the challenge with co-hosts Test Tube and Bot. The first challenge of Inanimate Insanity IV, each contestant must come up with a word that describes themselves. After each come up with their word, they send it to Fan and now they must all have a conversation with each other to give them a brief summary of themselves. Everyone talks to each other and we see some new potential dynamics like Box and Bonesaw, Taco and Soap, Poppy and Matag, Pepper and Magnet, and more. After everyone has a conversation with each other, they must now all guess which word belonged to who. They get a point for how many people described them correctly, and how many they answered correctly. With this reveal, we get to see who was good at talking about themselves, and who was good at listening. Paper, Pepper, Trophy, Cammy, Teddy, and Jack were the bottom 6 and were put up for elimination. After the voting, Jack gets eliminated. But he lashes out and almost kills Test Tube. And that's what we were left with. Now that we have summed up the episodes, let's take a look at the characters. Alright, so honestly, this is one of my favorite casts in all of II. Like we got some cool newbies along with some good choices for previous season veterans. I'm going to give my opinion on each contestant and if I think they deserved to be here or not. So we will begin with the Season 1 veterans. First is Taco. I personally thought she probably didn't need another season, but then again, this could help her redeem herself and plus more Taco is pretty good. I love her. I like how she's trying to change. Next is Pepper. Pepper definitely needed another season and I'm happy she's here. It's time for more development for her and honestly I really liked her and how she was. Next is Paper. I think Paper was someone who didn't really need another season, and I don't see how he might need help, but he's pretty good. I'm okay with him in another season. I guess he does need more dynamics. He's pretty good. Now for Lightbulb. To be honest, she did not need another season. She had Season 1, then she made it to the final 4, I think we had enough Lightbulb. Like, don't get me wrong, I like her, I'm glad we can see more of her, but I think other characters deserved to get here over her. Like Bomb isn't even competing and he really needs more. Honestly I'm surprised Bomb is not competing. Like, does Animation Epic hate him or something? He hasn't competed nor been relevant for over 10 years. Like, how did we get Lightbulb but not him? I would go with Lightbulb not being in this season because honestly I don't know what she would learn, but that's just me. Now to the Season 2 veterans. First is Cherries, who definitely needed another season. While they weren't spectacular or even that enjoyable, I'm sure we will get more of him and that we could get more of his character. Next is Box. Despite Box already competing in seasons 2 and 3, she definitely needed another season. Now that we know she was sentient, we can learn more about her. And honestly, I've really been enjoying her so far and I hope she makes it far in the game. I like her more depressed personality and how she's basically a concept of suitcase. With Box mentioned, let's talk about Trophy, who appears to be some sort of friendly rival since Trophy was like the only one who faced the fact that Box wasn't alive. Honestly, I like him a lot this season, I can't wait to see more of him, and I hope he makes it far. Up next is Cheesy. To be honest, I used to be a Cheesy hater. But I've realized the error in my ways and I like him now. He's not spectacular but he's enjoyable. While I didn't really enjoy him that much this episode, he was still good enough. Now for our alliance for this season, let's begin with Soap. I'm really excited for Soap. It was clear that she was meant to do more in her debut season, but she got eliminated. Now we get to see more of her and I can't wait to see what they do with her. We need more Soap. And the last of the season 2 veterans we have Microphone. She's one of my favorites in general and so I'm excited to get more of her after she barely missed Invitational. I'm excited for her new alliance with Taco and Soap and I hope she makes it far, potentially the Winner Please animation epic. Let's get to the season 3 newbies. Surprisingly, we only have 4 season 3 newbies, surprising to be honest. I feel like most of them need another season. But you know what, it's fine. At least we have the ones that needed another season. First up is Life Ring. He's pretty good and I thought he was good this season. I'm glad we get to see more of him because I feel like we needed to see more of him. Now let's talk about his wife Tea Kettle. Yes, we definitely needed another season of Tea Kettle. She did not deserve to be an early boot. I'm excited to see how she goes on this season. Next is Goo. He's alright. I thought he was pretty funny this episode. I don't like him that much, but he's alright and he does need another season. Now for one of my favorites from Invitational is Candle. I'm extremely excited for more of her. I don't think she needed another season, but I'm not complaining because we get to see more Candle, yay. I wonder what they're gonna do with her though. But I think we needed more season 3 newbies like Clover and Blueberry. Heck, maybe even Bot. Like yeah, they're a co-host, but I would have liked it better if they were a contestant, but hey, at least they still have a role. Now on to the newbies for this season. Let's go with the failed recommended characters from season 1. First is Teddy Bear. I already liked her a lot since episode 6, but I always wanted her to at least come back. So I'm very glad she's now a newbie for this season and I'm really loving what they're doing with her. She already had an aggressive attitude this season, but now that she's a bit depressed from the loss of Belle, I think she's gonna be an absolutely great character, so I'm very excited for her. Next is Spiky. I kinda forgot he existed before this episode, but I'm glad he got to join. He seems like a chill guy, so yeah, he's cool. He was also a popular pick to join aside from Apple, so I'm glad some people got their wishes granted. Other characters we have seen before but are now a newbie this season is Starfruit. To be honest, I'm not that excited for him, but I hope he gets more attention next episode because I'm curious to learn more about him, since he was alright in the movie. Another familiar face that now debuts as a contestant this season is Cammy. I hate him. I don't dig the very religious character he's taken. Like, it gets annoying he just yaps about me phone. Like yeah, I love me phone too, he's a favorite of mine, but like chill. I know the point of him is that he's annoying, so I guess they succeeded in doing that because I'm not a fan of him at all. One familiar face you guys probably forgot about was Me Tag. He was only seen briefly stopping Knife during Cobb's song, before he got knocked the fuck out. But I like him so far, he's such a charming little guy and I hope he interacts more with Poppy. Speaking of Poppy, let's talk about them. Poppy is clearly an offspring of Cobb's, direct or not. They should have gotten more focus, because my opinion on them hasn't formed that much. From what I've seen, they seem alright. I wonder what they're gonna do with them soon though. Let's move back to the other two that arrived with Teddy and Spiky. First is Jack. I really like him and his antagonistic role. We do need more of him, and I know we will. Like yeah, he's the first boot, but he's clearly coming back. Like, every season in Aya that has a rejoin, the first boot always comes back. He is definitely coming back. And I'm excited to see how that'll happen. Next is Tapey. I love her as well. She is another intelligent character who uses her tape feature to be more aware of others, like Cabby. I really like her, I can't wait to see more of her and how she's tested in the game. We have 2 more newbies. Magnet is a character that's apparently popular and can influence others with her status. kinda like Loser. And just like Loser, I don't really like her that much. She seems annoying. And last but certainly least is Bonesaw. He's also kinda annoying. He talks in third person and doesn't have anything going for him. I liked him when he connected with Box, but that's it for him. I do hope we get more of him though. Now for the hosts this season. Our main host Mifone is gone. I'm really gonna miss him, but Fan is now the main host. Not only does this make sense since he's the biggest fan of the show, he's actually a pretty great host. And his co-hosts Test Tube and Bot are also pretty cool. As long as we get to see more of Test Tube and Bot then I'm fine. So we basically have the Test Tube and Fan family as hosts, which is pretty cool. Fan is a great main host and Test Tube and Bot are great co-hosts. Now for my thoughts on this season. Honestly, I fell in love with the season when the season premiered. I know the first episode was very divided among reception, but me personally I loved it. It was a great introduction to this season. Okay, the play definitely sucked and kinda left a sour taste, but the rest was really good. The emotional opening, catching up with the contestants and seeing what they're doing without a contest, their new society in general. And then the great reintroduction to the competition. Like before, I thought the idea of the contest coming back would be bad, but they executed it really well and it makes sense why it's coming back. Honestly, I rewatched that first episode so much because I really love the new tone of things being laid back and I loved seeing the aftermath of what happened after the movie. Like it was so nice seeing what jobs they got after making the new society, what they did with the shimmer energy that was given to them. And in general it was nice seeing the contestants again after the movie. And the second episode was just even better. Seeing many characters I hoped for more attention finally competing on another season was so exciting. But I definitely think there's a missed opportunity for some characters. Like seriously, why didn't Bomb join? We barely know shit about him. Like name me 5 traits this guy has. I can't even name 2. Heck, Salt and Pickle should have competed. Even Tissues. Actually, where is Tissues? He was the first boot of season 2, how did he not come back? And some of the season 3 newbies too like Blueberry and Clover. But that doesn't mean I'm not satisfied with our cast. Because like I said, there's some characters who I hoped for another season that got to join here. Now the competition was actually really good. Many people think the first part of the challenge was boring, but I really liked seeing these characters interact with each other. Characters we haven't seen for a long time getting a conversation, new dynamics between characters, and just seeing how these characters will act in the season. It was fine. Then the word revealing was also pretty good. It was entertaining and a satisfying ending to the challenge. Then finally the elimination. My goodness, this was the highlight of the episode. Seeing the intensity of who would be the first boot along with the introduction of new mechanics like the wheel and the scoreboard was a nice thing. While I disagree with Jack getting eliminated, it's clearly setting up something for him, he is coming back. And the shocking ending of Test Tube almost dying by Jack and being saved the last second, but still being pretty intense, like that scene was amazing.
It's up to you what happens next, but you're never gonna learn if there aren't any stakes.
And neither will you.
Wow! Test Tube!
Well, now we've all gotten to know each other.
These pair of episodes were a great introduction to this new season of Inanimate Insanity. This season is gonna be way different from the other seasons, but these 2 episodes did such a nice job at introducing us to it, and I'm very excited to see what's in store for the new season of Inanimate Insanity. Well, that's my review of Inanimate Insanity IV so far. These 2 episodes have been really great and are in my favorites tier. I'm very excited for this new different season for I leave your thoughts on the new season below. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe por favor. Goodbye.